So, hi again. My name is Nakara. I'm management Matari for MC1101B. And today I want to talk about type of midfielder in football. And so, there are three type of midfielder in football, which is center midfielder, attacking midfielder, and defensive midfielder. And so, for the first type of midfielder, I want to talk about center midfielder, or we call it CMF or CM. Center midfielder are players whose role is divided roughly equally between attack and defense, and to dominate the play, the to dominate the play around the center of the pitch. These players will try to pass the ball to team attacking midfielders and forwards, and may also help their team's attacks by making runs into the position penalty area and attempting shots on goals themselves. When the opposing team has the ball, a central midfielder might drop back to protect the goal or move forward and press the opposition ball carrier to recover the ball. A center midfielder in center midfield defending, their goal will move in front of their centre backs in order to block long shots by the opposition and possibly trap opposition midfielders making runs towards the goals. The 4-4-3-3 and 4-5-1 formations each use three central midfielders. The 4-4-2 formations may use two central midfielders, and in the 4-2-3-1 formation, one of the two deeper midfielders may be a central midfielder. There are two types of central midfielder. So for the first one is box-to-box type. So the term box-to-box midfielder refers to central midfielders who are hardworking and who have a good all-round abilities, which makes them skilled at both defending and attacking. These players can therefore track back to their own box to make tackles and block shots, and also carry the ball forward or run to the opponent's box to try score. In the mid 2000, the change of trends and the decline of the standard 4-4-2 formation imposed restriction on the typical box-to-box midfielders of the 1980s and 1990s, as the team's two midfield roles were now often divided into holders or creators, with a third variation upon the role being described as that of a carrier. For example of box-to-box midfielder are Steven Gerrard, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Yaya Toure, Arturo Vidal, and Roy Keane, and also the famous one is N'Golo Kante. Next, we call it as Mezzala, or the name is half winger. It is used to describe the position of the one of two central midfielder who flank a holding midfielder and or playmaker. The Mezzala is often a quick and hardworking attacking-minded midfielder with a good skills and not offensive capabilities, as well as a tendency to make overlapping attacking runs, but also a player who participates in the defensive aspect of the game and who can give wide to a team by drifting out wide. As such, the term can be applied to several different roles. So the second type, we call it as defensive midfielder, or in FIFA, who play FIFA, we call it as CDM or DMF. Defensive midfielder are midfield who focus on protecting their team's goal. These players may defend a zone in front of the team defense, or man mark specific opposition attackers. There are three types of defensive midfielders. The first one is a holding midfielder. Holding midfielders stay close to their team defense, while the other midfielders may move forward to attack. The holding midfielder may also have responsibilities when their team has the ball. This player will make mostly short and simple passes to more attacking members of their team, but may try some more difficult passes depending on the team strategies. So next is deep lying midfielder, deep lying playmaker style. Deep lying playmaker is a holding midfielder who specializes in ball skills such as passing, but do defensive skills like tackling. When this player has the ball, they may attempt longer or more complex passes than other holding players. They may try to set the tempo of their team play, return position or build plays through short exchange, or they may try to pass the ball long to their weak or center forward, and also a short pass to teammate hole which is between opponent midfielder and defender. In Italy, deep lying playmaker is known as regista. So one of the famous regista in Italy is Andrea Pirlo. Andrea Pirlo is one of the famous regista in Juventus once upon a time. This is because before he made the pass to his teammates, he will look around in about 1 or 2 minutes to locate his own teammates, like he scan before he make a pass to his teammates. The best part of Pirlo is he only play in front of the back four of the back back defensive line. So this is the final part of the type of the midfielder. This is the special one. So the final type is attacking midfielder, or who play FIFA, you call this as CAM or AMF. An attacking midfielder is a midfield player who is positioned in an advanced midfield position, usually between central midfield and the team's forwards, and who has a primarily offensive roles. Some midfielder we call it as creative playmaker, which is play between forward and midfielder, who are usually mobile, creative and highly skillful players, known for their deft touch, vision, ability and shoot from range, and passing prowess. However, some attacking midfielders are very vertical and essentially auxiliary attackers who serve to link up play, hold up the ball, or provide the final pass, or known as second striker or SS. So there are three types of attacking midfielder, which the first one is creative playmaker. So creative playmaker is typically served as the offensive pivot of the team and are sometimes said to be playing in the hole, although this term can also be used as deep lying forward. The attacking midfielder is an important position that requires the player to possess superior technical abilities in terms of passing and dribbling, as well as, perhaps more importantly, the ability to read the opposing defense in order to deliver defense-splitting passes to the striker. The specialist midfield main role is to create good shooting and goal scoring opportunities using superior vision, control and technical skill by making crosses, through balls and headed knockdowns to teammates. So next type of attacking midfielder is the false attacking midfielder. The false attacking midfielder description has been used in Italian football to describe a player who is seemingly playing as an attacking midfielder in a 4-3-1-2 formation, but who eventually drops deeper into midfield, drawing opposing players out of position and creating space to be exploited by teammates, making attacking runs. The false attacking midfielders will eventually sit in a central midfield role and function as a deep lying playmaker. So that's all for me. I have give to all of you about type of midfielder, and I hope you guys can take a note about the midfielder, and also you can do a research about the forwards and also defense and also goalkeepers. Okay, that's all for me. See you.